YouTubers. This is a Series 60 Detroit, an 04 Freightliner. Now, I've done plenty of water pumps where the EGR cooler is not there because there's no emissions on some of the older ones that my customer here's got. But I mean, you guys know that big old honking water pump, it bolts in right there into the gear case and all that stuff in the front. But without that there, it's a whole lot easier to just pop it out and you can twist it, do whatever you want, because none of all this plumbing or none of this jazz is here, right? Well, if you can get it out of the housing by loosening up. There's 4 of them, and there's 2 of them there. I can't show you them, but they're back there. Just take the word for it. They're in the same location. Just one's on top of this pipe and one's underneath it. I think those are 15 millimeters, but don't quote me. But I got it out yesterday, and I had it sitting right in here, and I'm moving it around. Just trying to get my customer ready so he can go haul a load with it. He had to leave at like 9. He's got a couple of trucks, so he did some swapping around, or he had to leave at 11, and I left here at 9 because at that point it wasn't going to get put back together last night. So, moving it around this morning, I was here a couple minutes, and I realized that there's a pipe that goes here. Not that I realized that it's there, but I realized how much simpler it could be. Well, this pipe sits right here and connects to that hose. So I took the couple of lines off of here, and I pulled this little guy out, and that gave me a little bit more room. Then I had to come up here and there's a little bracket that holds it. Set that down somewhere. The bracket right here. It's actually supposed to be bolted like right here. So after I took that out, I was still hitting this pipe, so I figured that part out. Took that off and was able to twist it out of my way enough. Up there, water pump came right out. So you don't have to remove the EGR. I think the service manual actually says you have to, but I read online. I read another guy said you could loosen these up to get the whole thing out, and that worked out pretty cherry, but still couldn't get it out of here. But alright, so we did that. Just got a bunch of stuff to put back together. I'm gonna go set this back down and start putting the new one in and move all the fittings over and stuff, the normal stuff that you guys know about. But yeah, that's it. You take a couple extra little pieces out. I also took the whole bracket out here. It holds the compressor up on the top, and then the alternator sits like right here. I took that out because the alternator bracket's got a piece that hangs back here. There's no way it was coming out with that, so that's sitting around here somewhere. Well, yeah, it's hanging down there because the belt's still around that thing, so it's sitting on a leaf spring down there. But that's where we're at with this Series 60 Detroit with an EGR. I think it's a big pain in the butt, but the emissions laws say we have to have them, so that's what we got to do. And I'll check in later when I get the things started put back together and stuff some more. Okay, I'll see you.